Well, as soon as we get everyone back in the frame here, we got one more comment. Chris, can you get him in there? There it is. This is J-Mac here with you. I'm here tonight with three other bros. I think Messer's going to make an appearance at some point. He's probably got to wake up from his nap first before he gets in here. So I'm joined tonight by – there's a Sarge sighting, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
I called him Sarge-alicious when he came on. Just to mess with him a little bit. But Sarge, how's it going tonight, man?
Oh man, I know I haven't been on here for forever, but I kind of like I thought I was gonna have a crazy story as to how long I've been gone, and the crazy story actually happened at 7:00 tonight. So once you get through all the things, I can probably tell you a little bit about it.
Well, that sounds great. Let's make sure that happens, and we'll get to that. We're also joined by the other guy with no hair, so can't give me shampoo advice. Is Big B.
Hey, just got off of work. I heard there was going to be a Sarge sighting, so I thought I'd come join as usual. And you know, Sarge sighting is kind of like a Carolina Panthers having a good quarterback. You know, once in a while.
Yeah, wow, that was a good one. You know, a Sarge sighting is almost, and I say almost because it's not quite as bad yet, but or not quite as sporadic, I'll say. But a Sarge sighting is almost like watching the Dallas Cowboys win a playoff game.
Almost, yeah.
A Sarge sighting is like, you know, Crispy Bacon having the Washington Nationals and the Kansas City Royals in the World Series this year.
Oh my God. So I have to tell you this. I looked at the standings today, and I honestly felt bad for Chris for a minute. I'm like, so Chris picks the Royals to win the Central. They have 4 wins this year. Okay. And he picked the Nationals to win the NL East, who, by the way, they are playing behind probably the second best team in baseball right now, and the Atlanta Braves, who are 10-4 and have 10 wins already. The Nationals have 4 wins also. So, Chris, great picks on those.
I know. I did good. I did.
The only team that is worse than the two of them, by the way, in Major League Baseball is the Athletics, who have 3 wins. So you don't quite have the worst 2 teams in the league picked to win divisions, but pretty close.
Not yet.
But we did not introduce him and give him his chance to introduce himself. America's favorite savory treat, Chris P. Bacon, is here.
Yeah, I'm back. It's still early in the baseball season, but yeah, it's not.
Bacon's back.
Yep.
Bacon's back. Bacon's back. Sizzling in my pan.
Bacon's back. Bacon's back. Bacon's back. No, and Thomas, I agree with you. So Thomas says, good evening. Good evening to you, Thomas. He says, ouch. I'm sure that's to mine and Big B's comments about Sarge. And then he says, damn. That's probably to the Cowboys one. And then he says, Braves with 10 wins is impressive considering all the injuries. And I agree. So, I mean, they're down there starting shortstop. They really have 2 pitchers in the starting rotation that are even doing anything good. And so down starting shortstop, starting center fielder is out right now, and Michael Harris. You have your other catcher out in Travis Darnell. Let's see who else. You have, Ozuna doesn't matter in left field because, by the way, anyone who is a Marcell Ozuna fan, I would want to know if anyone is a Marcell Ozuna fan because I don't know what the hell you're watching. That is not a Major League Baseball player. Okay.
Well, your brother's probably a Ozuna fan.
I mean, probably. But let me tell you how bad this guy is. So he's our DH, by the way. Designated hitter is what DH stands for anyone who doesn't know what DH stands for. Designated hitter. That should tell you that they probably should be able to hit, correct? Is that what you would take? Designated hitter?
They're designated to hit. I mean,
So our designated hitter this year has 36 at-bats, okay?
Yeah.
17 strikeouts in those 36 at-bats, 3 hits. He is batting .083 with 3
So
hits.
he's been watching Miguel Sano video on how to hit.
Yeah, I guess so. Dang. That's insane. That's supposed to be your designated hitter. So,
Yeah, that's not good.
no, not at all.
it's not.
But you know what all of his supporters are saying behind that. Well, but he does have 2 homers. So he's
Okay.
got 2 solo home runs on the year out of 3 hits. So he's hit 2 homers and a single.
That's
Well,
what 33% chance. Mm.
He's doing better than me in slow pitch softball because so far I played 4 games of slow pitch softball. I have not hit the ball out of the infield yet.
Yeah, our season starts late here. It starts in May, but that's
Yeah,
because it rains. Like
I'm saying
we don't
he's
have an
doing
indoor
more than I am.
facility. So, but let's see how well that goes. So let's see. His slugging percentage is high. Probably, Thomas. Probably. Yeah, it's quite interesting for the season. You know what? About the only team of all the teams of ours that I haven't heard about is the Mariners. I haven't really paid attention much to how they're doing. Sarge, are they doing all right this year?
They're doing okay. I mean, they started pretty slow. Winning the first game of the season is always a bad omen for the Mariners. But Jared Keltnick, he's hit 4 home runs in a row so far this year, or 4 home runs in 4 games already straight. So that's pretty exciting to see, and I'm excited for next week because I'm actually going to be at the Mariners and Cardinals game. So hopefully they can win on that game.
Well, that'll be fun. It's always fun to go to a game. I'll get to go to a game twice this year, so that will be quite fun for sure. One of these days, I'm just going to shoot up to Seattle and go to a game, no matter who's playing. I'm just going to end up at Sarge's house and be like, let's go to a game. So it's not going to matter who's playing. In fact, I would probably enjoy it to go watch Seattle against Oakland just to watch Oakland get decimated in a game. That would probably be pretty awesome.
They're like the new Pirates or the new Baltimore Orioles, the A's are.
Yeah. And so next, I want to mention something that Chris keeps talking about. It keeps telling us over and over again for his predictions, and we know how Chris's predictions go.
Oh yeah, Danucci.
Yeah.
So, Chris, you keep saying over and over again that Rodgers is going to be the starter in Green Bay Week 1. What gives you that perception? Because they don't want him back in Green Bay.
They don't. Well, I've heard they don't want him back, but then they're like, well, if we can't get any deal done, basically we'll find another way. But I think the Jets want, from what I heard, like a first-round pick. Like a first-round selection. Green Bay's like, no, we're not giving it up. So I think there's like a standoff going on. But
I mean, okay, but he's not going to be the starter Week 1. Let's face it. Rodgers' time in Green Bay is over.
Yeah, but if a deal doesn't get done, what do you do if you're the Packers, though? I mean,
Tanner McClain?
Camps are starting up soon.
Camps are starting up soon. Here is my prediction. And you guys know how my predictions have gone the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So let's just say, here's my prediction. They keep talking about this Jets deal, getting the deal done with the Jets. My prediction is
he goes to the Bears.
a third. No, I would never predict that. But my prediction is that a third team, an unknown team that we don't even know about right now, in the draft, makes some kind of splash deal with Green Bay that we're not even thinking about, and they end up with Rodgers.
Baltimore.
Well,
I don't have a team in mind. I just think that there's some third team out there that's just waiting to pounce. The second that they hear, Green Bay shopping him and open
Carolina.
some teams gonna come in
someone
and be
owns a
like,
first round pick, needs a quarterback. So.
Carolina.
I mean, it could be. Let's see. Tanner McLean says, "What up, all?" Tanner, how you doing out there, buddy? Good to hear from you. And then Thomas Burnett says the Jets should just give up 2 picks and get Lamar. Don't get me started on Lamar Jackson.
He's the best ever.
Please do not get me started on Lamar Jackson.
No, but he's the best ever. Come on. He deserves.
I am so tired of reading some story or getting some alert that the Vikings and is going to land Lamar Jackson, but yet they still don't have him get rid of Cousins. So, yeah, I'm so tired of hearing that rumor.
Yeah. Let's go on Lamar. We're not going to go on Lamar. We don't have enough time for that here, Thomas. We will one of these nights. I promise you. We'll go on Lamar. You want to hear it.
Man,
Lamar.
What's bad with Lamar?
Quickly. Okay, quickly. I'm sorry. You know what? We have to give the fans what they want. So quickly. 3 minutes. No longer than 3 minutes, guys. Chris, I want you to time.
All right. We're timing.
Yep.
Set a timer for 3 minutes for me, please. And then 3 minutes, we're going to talk Lamar. Everyone's going to get about 45 seconds. Here's what I'm going to say. Lamar Jackson is a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL. He's not elite. I don't think he's elite. I think some arm talent lacks and some other stuff. But he can help a team win some games. That's how I feel. I put him up there as a mobile quarterback. Did somebody say 3 minutes? Yeah, I know. That's what she said. Anyway. Yeah. Wow. So that to me, he is a starting quarterback. He's just not elite, but he can help some teams win games. I just think Baltimore's done with him. And he quit on his team. I don't believe in someone that quits on their team. So, Big B, you're next.
I've wanted him when they should have drafted him. I still think in what year did he come out? 2018. I think the Vikings should have drafted him that year. I would still like him as a Vikings quarterback, but you're not going to get him and keep Cousins too. So until they move Cousins, there's no chance for him to come here. I think you're right. He is an elite. He's an elite starting quarterback that can help a team win.
All right, Sarge.
Well, I'm kind of distracted by Thomas's question about 3 minutes. It's kind of like starting like a Viagra commercial right now. So, I'm with you. If you quit on your team, you don't deserve to be on the team. And when you represent yourself, like it's not going to go well. So I think he shot himself in the foot.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to drop any names, but you know what? I will drop a name. He reminds me a lot of Cam Newton. Chris.
Yeah. No, he's an okay quarterback. I think they kind of hyped him a little bit when he came out of the draft. I don't know if necessarily the system fits around what he does. I guess maybe it does to an extent, but maybe just a different team.
Yeah, he's no Danucci.
How'd we do, Chris? Did we make it under the 3 minutes?
We did.
Yep.
All right, good. All right, moving on. Next topic. So 29-year-old, he might not be that old, but he feels that old to me. Stetson Bennett, I think he might be 25, but he feels 29. He's almost 30. In NFL years, he's old, but he's going to come out into the draft. But all of the GMs are now saying that they have found character issues with Stetson Bennett, and he's falling on the draft board. Now, this all stems from a situation in January when he got a ticket for being for public intoxication, which has to be about the dumbest ticket in the world, by the way, because technically, if you walk out of a bar and you're on a sidewalk, you're technically could get a ticket for public intoxication. So is it really a character issue, or is it a guy who's legally old enough to drink, out having a time with his friends, walked us anyway? Should there be any character issues on a guy who got a ticket for being public intoxication?
Now this is the guy, the stud from
Georgia.
Georgia.
I don't know. We saw this happen back when Warren Sapp, I think, came into the draft. They said some character issues, and he fell quite far. Was supposed to be the first overall pick. I forgot what the issue was. I think it was some adult drugs, I think. But the kid's a stud. If you can talk to him and if it was an honest mistake or just out having a good time, okay, but that's not going to take away from his ability to play football. And so we'll see what happens. I know a lot of GMs and teams are going to shy away from it because of what their perspective is to their fan base, but I think a lot of people that are going to pass on this guy are going to regret it down the road.
Now here's my only issue. Here's my only issue with that, and I'm not saying it's how you feel, Big B, but how anyone feels about character issues. So we're willing to let a kid slide down a draft board for possibly having a good time with his friends and being in the wrong place at the wrong time kind of situation. Yet we have a dumb SOB in the NFL named Joe Mixon who shot a kid for playing ding dong ditch at his house and thought, whatever he thought doesn't matter. This guy's had character issues before, but no one is saying that he should be banned from the NFL for what he's done.
Yeah,
what's a bigger character issue? And that's my issue. Once they get in the NFL, we give them, 1 game suspension. Oh boy, what's that going to do?
Well, what about who's that? Gordon?
John, yeah, now he's in the
Josh Gordon. How many chances has he been given? Well,
right.
But he served his time though, with all that, and he was and he screwed up each time he came back. But addiction is hard to beat with that. So, but Stinson, I think there's more to the story with his character issues. There must be something more, something that we don't know that's kind of giving that, making those GMs kind of think elsewhere for Stinson on that one. And Joe Mixon, he's proof that the NFL is pretty much the national felon league right now. So I'm sorry that I brought that up like that, but you can't just go out there waving a gun, shooting kids, even though you say it's an accident and all that stuff, but that doesn't fly with me.
Doesn't matter if it's a kid, a man, a woman, a dog. You don't go out flashing a gun in front of your house not knowing what you're shooting at. That's the first rule in gun safety. So, and this isn't his only issue is all I'm saying. It's not his only issue. So we're going to get off the Joe Mixon subject because there's a lot to say, and that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Stetson Bennett. Let's see. To be fair, GMs were never going to give Bennett any credit because he didn't put up record numbers. I kind of agree with that, Tanner.
Yeah.
Thomas, honestly, he could go to a 3rd or 4th round to a team that has a veteran quarterback who can mentor Bennett. I think he could, and I think that would be a better situation for him, not getting taken in the 1st round because we know how 1st-round quarterbacks always go.
But I do think and I don't think this is going to happen, but if he goes within the first 20 picks, then obviously the character issues aren't that big of a deal. I don't see that happening. But...
Chris, you refrained yourself right there from saying he should go 3rd or 4th round to Dallas and sit behind Dak, didn't you?
No, no.
The new Dallas starting quarterback, Stetson Bennett.
Right? Stetson Bennett, the new starting quarterback in Dallas.
Yeah.
But what is this here, guys?
That's right. Because they're cutting Zeke and bringing in a new quarterback.
That'll be with Dallas. I mean, we should cut him and just keep Cooper Rush.
I like Cooper Rush. I do.
Yeah, Cooper Rush is. But is he a system quarterback? We've seen that before. He's been in the same system his whole career. So is that why he plays well? Because he's a system quarterback. We don't know. I'm thinking Seattle or Denver. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's Seattle or Denver, you're saying that's more going to be a toxic situation. You're seeing who.
I don't know. I think Seattle's pretty safe, and I don't like Pete Carroll.
I do.
I think
I like
him
him better than Geno Smith.
Yeah, I mean, Pete Carroll as a coach is a great coach. I just think, him dodging USC and dodging all the sanctions and going to the NFL just so that he didn't get anything from the NCAA. That was kind of shady. But again, that's a character issue. But I can't deny what the guy is as a coach. Like, he's a great coach. So putting him with a great coach would be an ideal situation. So. All right, Chris, did you ever get the NHL playoff
I can get it.
matchups pulled up? A long shot would be Kansas City, Tanner says. Kansas City just keeps reloading, man.
Yeah.
We always thought that last year, and then they won a Super Bowl.
I didn't say rebuilding. I said
No,
reloading.
I know. But I'm saying other. Oh,
Yeah.
but either way, I mean, they thought when they got rid of who was it?
I mean, you could always, New England might be a good fit, with Belichick to see, if he can,
Newton
get him
already.
into
Who?
Cam Newton.
He already was with Belichick.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Bennett. Bring Bennett in. New England could bring Bennett in.
Oh, I got it. You said Benton. I'm sorry. I thought you said Cam Newton. I'm like, no, the Newton experiment in New England didn't work.
Newton's done.
No,
The only
he's not done. Newton is not done because Newton said he's better than all 32 quarterbacks on his Instagram.
Is that why he's
He
unsigned?
didn't say all. So he didn't say all. What he did say was,
He's better than
there's
32.
not 32 MFers in that league better than me. Those were his exact words.
I don't know what effers are. I don't speak that language, so you need to pronounce that word. I don't know.
I'm not going to pronounce that word. I've been warned. Chris, is there any way you can make that bigger? There we go. So Oilers and Kings. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Avalanche and Kraken. How about that, Sarge? The Kraken in the playoffs.
Hey, the crackheads finally made it, so I'm excited.
And then you got – how about that? See, that's the matchup I wanted was the last one. I wanted the old North Stars against the new North Stars, even though they're now known as the Stars and the Wild. But I still wanted the Dallas-Minnesota matchup.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one.
So, and then on the other side, we have the Maple Leafs and Tampa. We all know the Maple Leafs are going to choke because they've been choking since the 60s. So they ain't going anywhere.
That's why
then you have the Hurricanes and the Islanders.
Mm-hmm. In New Jersey and
New Jersey and the Rangers.
So you got the New York area, all of their teams represent.
Well, you
forgot the top ones. There you go.
There you go.
And then you got the Knights and the Winnipeg Jets. That's the Jets, by the way, if anyone doesn't know what team that is. That's the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh, wrong one.
So the Jets went from being the Winnipeg Jets. I want to say at one point they were the Hartford Whalers, and then they went to being the Atlanta Thrashers, and now they're back to being the Winnipeg Jets. So they've gone through 4 name changes. The Boston Bruins, and man, did they have a season. I don't think anyone's standing in the Bruins' way this year. The Bruins set the record for wins in a season this year. They had a great year. They play the Florida Panthers, so will remain to be seen how those turn out.
I'm still shocked with like NHL, like the Florida teams and the LA teams or the California teams that they can actually have hockey down there. It baffles me.
I know, me too.
And they're good.
So Thomas says Edmonton over LA, Avs over Seattle, and Dallas over Minnesota. He says the Knights are sweeping Winnipeg, which probably will happen. And then the Bruins sweep Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Think we can get behind
I'll
that.
disagree with the Minnesota Dallas one, but I'll agree with the other ones.
I think me and
Of
Big
course
Q
you will,
are-
because everyone in Minnesota. So I know hockey is one of those very, very strange sports where there's some rivalries that don't line up with division rivals. So, for instance, you have the original six, and I think that they should do an original six weekend where all original six teams play each other. I think that would be awesome for the NHL. I think that should happen every year. But you have the original six who are all rivals, and I don't think any of them play in the same division anymore. So the original six. But if you're a Minnesota fan, Minnesota hockey fan, the teams in your division, you're probably rivals with those. But what's the one team you hate more than any other team in the league?
Well, for a while there was Colorado because we couldn't get by them to save our lives. But
I will tell you it's Dallas.
well, yeah, it's Dallas because of the history of them just leaving. But and the thing is if I was the GM or whatever or the owner, that first Minnesota game, I'd have them come out in the Minnesota North Stars jerseys for Dallas.
No, it'd be funny if both teams came out in that. In both those North Stars.
But Dallas North Stars doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. But I would just to get it going, I would have them come out, in the North Stars.
So I agree with you. So do you know, by the way, I'm just curious, and you don't have to look it up. It's fine. If anyone knows, you could say, does Dallas own the rights to the North Stars logo and the North Stars name, or did they completely change over to the Stars and now kind of North Stars?
They got all the records for the North Stars. So
okay.
Because remember when Cleveland left to become Baltimore, and I think Cleveland fought and got the rights back. So Minnesota tried to get them back, but it never happened. So that's why they called the Wild. So
and Winnipeg was originally the Atlanta Thrashers, and then that was it. You're them.
Okay. I know the Hartford Whalers were a team for a while. I'm pretty good on NHL history. I know a lot of the teams from back in the day. Anyway, it's coming right to that time in the middle of the show. So what we're going to do, we're going to run some ads for a minute or so. And then we're going to come back, and we're going to play a game tonight.
Ooh,
and I'm not going to reveal that game until we come back. So, Chris, take it away. Bring us right back.
Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us.
All right. Thanks for watching those. Don't forget to check out those great advertisers for us. They help us pay the bills and keep the lights on and keep bringing you this great show. By the way, I have to make an announcement. This is show number 189 for the Four Bros Radio Show. So we are 11 shows away from 200. We will have a big celebration, of course, when that happens. A lot of Monday shows haven't been happening. A lot of people busy. So it will be sometime in the next couple months, though, that show 200 will happen. It'll be pretty awesome when it does. So we'll make a big spectacle about that. Also, don't forget that next Wednesday, you see the Cougars up there in the corner. Next Wednesday, we're going to have Inside the Cougars Den. Chris, can you pull that up for us and advertise that real quick?
Yep.
So Inside the Cougars Den. And that – all right. And so you see it there Inside the Cougars Den. That is going to be on Wednesday, 8 Pacific, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. We're going to preview their first game, give you a breakdown of the roster. go ahead and put us back up, Chris. And so I want to say that I'm really glad that this year they gave me a roster, but they also gave me how to pronounce everybody's name. And let me tell you, a lot of them are not hard, but there's a couple of them that are Hawaiian.
Oh.
So one of them is like 27 letters long.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm really happy that they gave me how to pronounce that name, because I would have had no clue, and I would have said, yeah, there's number 39, because I wouldn't have known how to say the name. So anyway, I do have that this year. We'll go over that on Wednesday. It's going to be a great show. We'll get ready for the season. And so catch that. Now, game time with Sarge here. We have to play a game. Sarge usually dominates these games, but I think we got one that he may not tonight. So let me pull everything up for that. While we're doing that, does anyone want to volunteer to go first?
I'll go. Let's just bring it.
Rip the Band-Aid.
Yeah, just rip off the Band-Aid. Let's go. I'll kick your guys' butts. Let's go.
Okay. So you're going to have to tell me what lyric comes next.
Oh, crap.
Yep, see, I knew you'd like it. See, I'm trying to find one that has different genres and doesn't have all just the same ones that everyone's going to know. Are you into like bubblegum pop, Sarge?
What is bubble gum? What is bubble gum pop?
Yes. It's back in our day what we would have listened to, boy bands and Britney Spears and it's this day and age of bubblegum pop, as they like to call it. So this one. So I'll tell you some of these bands I've never heard of. So I don't know if you've heard of them. So I don't know how good these are going to be.
Oh boy!
Yeah. So you used to get in your fishnets. Now you only get in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness.
I don't know if you're trying to hit on me right now.
Because my name is Randy Cox is the rest of that song.
Friday, kicking the back with my friends.
No, the next lyric is landed in a very common crisis.
Yeah.
And the band is I'm waiting to see if Tanner will put up what the name of the band is, but I don't know if he even knows. Yep. So Arctic Monkeys.
I've heard of them. I just don't know the song.
The song is Fluorescent Adolescent.
I don't think the Arctic Monkeys were like bubble gum pop. Weren't they like more of a punkish?
No, they're hard. I went away. I was messing with you with the bubblegum pop.
Oh.
Big B.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. The song is from 1996, so
okay.
It's more our generation. Libraries gave us power. Then work came and made us free.
And now I eat all the time and I'm fat. I don't know.
No, it's
No.
what price now for a shallow piece of dignity?
Oh,
So the band was the Manic Street Preachers and a Design for Life.
yep, I got their greatest hits.
That was a bonus track, wasn't it?
So Chris is up, and I'm telling you guys this is random because Big B and Sarge are gonna be screaming at me for the ones that they got, and then the one that Chris gets.
Uh-oh.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Right? I'm just saying, like, you guys are gonna be screaming at me for this, and I swear it's totally random. I don't do this on purpose. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious.
I don't know. I feel like I know it, but I don't.
Yeah, nothing's coming to my mind.
Sarge, anything?
What's my age again?
No, the next line would be, here we are now, entertain us. A mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. Hey, yeah.
My God.
Yep.
The name of the song is Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
Oh,
God.
It's Mr. Kurt Cobain.
Mr. Kurt Cobain, yes. Let's see, we're back to Sarge. Pull up the next one. Oh, God. So I get this randomizer and I hit the button and then it brings up the song and the lyrics. If you don't get this one, Sarge, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip.
Oh,
Always, I know.
I don't know.
what was that last part you said, J-Mac?
Always, I know.
You'll be at my show.
You'll be at my show. Carry me home.
Oh.
Lights on.
Watching, waiting, commiserating.
I know who. Okay.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off,
Lights
carry
on.
me home.
The show.
Name of the song, All the Small Things by Blink 182.
All the small things.
Dedicated to Randy Cox.
That's great. All the small things. I like that. We got
to get it back for the 200 show.
Yes, that would be great, wouldn't it?
I miss picking on him.
All right, it's Big B's turn.
All right.
Randomizer picks.
Carry me on.
And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time.
I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Huh. No, I got nothing.
Not
Oh,
sure either.
I-
It's different when it's red. I don't know.
I think I think I know who it is, but I don't remember. I don't know the lyrics.
Well, I'll give you a point if you know the name of the song and the band.
I can get the band on this one, but I can't. Carry me.
All right, so let's just say the first one that'll yell out the name of the song, we'll give the point to. I'll read a few more lyrics because I know what it means to walk along the lonely streets of dreams. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. I'm just another heart in need of rescue. Waiting on love's sweet charity. I'm going to hold on for the rest of my days because I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. The next words would be
is it Here I Come Again or something? Here
I Go Again.
Yeah, by
Here I Go Again on My Own by Whitesnake.
Yeah, by Whitesnake. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of. I've heard it in commercials and other media, but I couldn't
Okay,
think.
Chris.
Yes.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah, right.
Sound of Silence.
Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. You don't want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what?
Oh.
I'm not sure. Again, I feel like I know it, but I don't.
Oh, you do. You do.
Is this a country song?
No. It is from our generation, though. So, how about if I give you a clue?
Okay.
Yeah.
The person that was a big part of this song was said to have ramen noodle hair.
Oh.
Said to have ramen noodle hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. The
Is
next
it
lyrics-
is it In Sync?
that is the band. Yes.
Yeah, because Justin Timberlake had that like the hey, no,
I can see it now.
Now it makes sense, right, Big B? The ramen noodle hair.
I can see it now. Yeah. Oh,
So-
what was the lyric again?
The next lyrics would be, "Guess what? It's gonna be me."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be me. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of like Keith Urban for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah.
I had the other boy band that when they started saying it, I thought it was Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet's back. All right.
Ramen noodle
Oh.
hair.
Whose turn? Is it Big B's turn?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it was Sarge since I don't know.
No, I think it's Big B's turn. But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say
Oh, God damn, I know the song too.
Yes, you do.
And I probably have it in
Yes,
my
you
CD
do.
collection. I'm trying to think of who sings it. Oh. No, it's what's the lyric again?
But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart. When you say,
Oh, God damn it. I can't think of it right now.
I'm gonna shoot for it if that's all right,
yeah,
Before
because I love you.
no.
Oh, but I love you though.
Chris,
is
any
it
guesses?
I don't know.
is it a lady singer?
No.
I don't know
Okay.
the song, but I know who sings it. I think.
So if I give you guys the opening line, you're going to know this song. That's why I
Okay.
didn't go to the opening line of the song,
I know who
but I
sings
will
it.
now. So, you are my fire.
You are my desire. My
I know who sings it, but
So the name of the song is "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet
By the
Boys.
Because
Backstreet
I
Boys.
want it that
That way.
Tell me, ain't looking for a man to sing. Tell me why I ain't looking for him. Okay,
I have that on my playlist. Tanner, somehow that doesn't surprise me that that's on your playlist.
Hey, Tanner, that's my number one, man. When I'm on that jog, because I want it that way.
Um,
Can you just imagine me just like jogging down the road, just cranking out the Backstreet Boys? I'm just yelling.
In slow motion. God, that was just so rock. I said the Backstreet Boys for the last song. He comes back with the Backstreet Boys song.
Backstreet's back. All right. Okay.
no, Chris, this is your song. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked.
Oh,
Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay and mouths to feed.
oh,
oh. No,
I don't know the next lyric.
Do you know the name of the song?
Ain't no rest for the wicked. I don't know.
By what band?
The Cage. I really don't know.
you were close.
Actually,
Cage
he was way
Elephant?
close.
I don't know.
Cage the Elephant. Yes.
Yeah.
The name of the song is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked by Cage the Elephant. And the next lyric is ain't nothing in this world for free.
Yep.
Unless you write it. No, I ain't gonna go that far.
No, it actually goes on. If you don't know the song, it goes on to ain't nothing in the world for free. I know I can't slow down. I can't hold back. Though you know I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. But that's a great song, by the way. Yeah. Let's see. Sarge is up. Sarge mentioned country. I'll see if I can pull something off the playlist here. See if I can get a random one in there. Well, this is probably as country as they're going to give me. So
Tanner plays Cher and Backstreet Boys at the gym.
Hey, don't knock Cher. I mean,
don't knock Cher.
don't knock
Cher. I'm not knocking Cher because my mom will come whoop my ass.
like even
So,
the movie
all right.
Goodfellas I love to watch because of Cher.
So here you go, Sarge. I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't. And I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing, wasn't such an imposition.
Is it
Oh,
Chattanooga by Alan Jackson?
No.
Ah,
oh God, I know this song too.
I know you do.
this
I'll
is
keep
hard
reading if you
because
want.
I'm not hearing.
Go ahead.
And I went 3 times that year I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good, long, hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving.
Rocky Mountain climbing. With skydiving.
Oh.
I went 2.7 seconds.
Yeah. On a bull named Fu Manchu. It's Toby Keith, ain't it?
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
Toby Keith.
It's Tim McGraw.
It is Tim McGraw.
Yes, Tim McGraw. Yes.
And the name of the song, I'll keep reading, you'll get it.
Um,
I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter and I gave forgiveness I'd been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance
live like we were dying.
to live like you were dying. Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's a good song.
All right. So let's go. Person who gets the next one's going to win. So let's come up with a big one. Let's come up with a good one here. Something everybody knows. I'm going to type this one in and get the lyrics, even though I know the lyrics, but just to verify.
Sarge, is that you with the frogs?
Yeah. Every night. Every freaking night.
God, are they like in your house or what?
No, they're actually right next to the house, to be honest.
Holy God.
You're probably like
All
you
right.
should be. I mean,
I probably have caught I think my kids catch a frog every day. So
Jesus.
First one to know this one can just yell it out and they win the game.
your mom.
I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
Oh,
That's close to the next lyric, actually.
oh,
Special thing going on. You say puppy love.
No, maybe I can do it like this. Oh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
oh God, I know the song too.
It's Outcast. I know that.
It is Outcast.
Yes, I can't think of it.
Miss Jackson.
Yes. Miss
Sorry, Miss
Jackson by
Jackson.
Outcast.
Uh,
And the next lyrics are, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. That's why I said Big B was close when he's like, oh. So there, all right. Guys, let's go around the room. Let's get some final thoughts here. Talk about something. You know what? Actually, before we do that, Sarge, what happened to 7 p.m. tonight?
yeah.
No, you can't freeze now. I saved this 3 minutes of the show for you.
No.
No.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. I said, Sarge, I saved 3 minutes of the show at the end for you to tell us what happened at 7 p.m. tonight.
All right. So, of course, I haven't been on for a while. So, I was hoping I had a crazy story for all the times I've missed the show, but it happened tonight. So, got a big trampoline outside in the backyard, and I was jumping it on with the kids and everything else, and I had my cell phone in my pocket.
Uh-oh.
So I have a fancy dancy watch, like those smart watches, and I noticed my watch was buzzing because it was like I was calling somebody. So I was looking, I'm like, oh, okay, I don't recognize that number. Then I realized I was calling the emergency line on my phone because if you hit random buttons for some reason, it just automatically calls. So I hung up. I didn't answer anything, and I got a call back from this weird number, and it was the 911 operators. So they're calling, sir, are you okay? Do you need 911? I'm like, no. Then my kids, when I was saying no, they jumped with their knees onto my back, hitting my kidneys. I let out a blood-curdling cry. They're like, sir, do we need people? I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So, moral of the story, don't bring your cell phone in the trampoline.
Or your smartwatch.
Smartwatch is fine. It was just a trampoline.
You guys want a little piece of history real quick?
Uh-oh.
It used to be called a jumpaline until Dragon Viper's mom jumped on it.
Oh, that was low blow. Oh, and she used to watch all the time. Oh, wow.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere with that's how Mess Around gets all his ladies now, or something like that.
I mean that could be.
He jumps off.
Here's one for you. I watched this video right before I came on tonight, and I don't think this guy lasted very long after he made said video. They were playing the headbands game, where you like stick something in your head,
Yep.
and the other person has to tell you what it is. So his girlfriend, his wife, whatever, is giving him the clues, and she says, "You'll get this one really quick." Now his word on his head is Viagra. So her clue was, this is something that gets you hard really fast. And his answer was, your sister.
No. Wow.
That's a no.
Again,
wow.
So Chris, if you're still taking notes about relationship stuff, that answer should never come out of your mouth ever.
I really feel like plead the fifth. I don't. Yeah.
Plead the fifth doesn't work either, because
No.
all of us that are in that situation know that doesn't work
you're
either.
guilty if you plead the fifth.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, Chris, give us your final thoughts, man.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, tuning in. I think tomorrow's on deck, covering the latest MLB information. So.
All right, Sarge.
Well, guys, this is for all the dads out there. If you have a daughter named Stacy, Stacy's mom's got it going on.
A throwback. For
So
sure.
yeah, that's why I'm not invited to the show.
Big B.
Thanks for everybody for watching, tuning in. Check us out in the morning. News Central for On Deck tomorrow. So, like Chris said, and then just keep checking us out all week long. Morning Tailgate will return with the draft preview the Sunday of the draft. So, and then the draft recap the following week. So, check that out.
Sounds good. Yeah, all I got to say, watch us on the Inside the Cougars Den on Wednesday. Prepare yourselves for that. Watch all the great stuff over the weekend. Cougars start next weekend. Can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. I believe it's going to be at 6 o'clock Pacific kickoff time for the first game. So we'll be there live for that. And we'll get you all of the inside information. We'll get you some sideline interviews and some other stuff going on there. Yeah. So that's all we got for tonight. For Crispy Bacon, for Sarge, for Big B, I am J-Mac. Thanks for watching, listening, however you are tuning in right now. We could not do this without you. Lifelong dreams being lived in front of your very eyes. And we will see you all on the other side.